Hello everybody. I'm going to show you how to use image crop or image mask blend, I think is the name of the setting, in OBS so that you can make your webcam kind of blend into the background and look less blocky and rectangular. I really don't like how it looks when you have just a straight rectangular webcam face in your bottom right or bottom left or whatever part of the screen. When it's perfectly rectangular, it just looks, I don't know. I like being able to like phase into the environment and make it look more kind of fluid, right? So I'm going to show you how to do that. The only downside is you can see that you can't really see my hands when I'm making gestures and that kind of thing. So this is really more for when you're making like a let's play or you're doing some video where the person isn't paying too much attention to your face, but they want to see your face, right? But really the focus is your vocals and whatever's going on in the background. So it's super easy to do, and we can use free programs to do all of it. So to start off, we're going to go to Google, and you're going to need a program called Paintnet. So if you just Google Paintnet, then you can find the website. Paintnet is a free open source paint program, and it makes it really easy to make the filter that we're going to use in order to give the effect that you're seeing right now with my webcam. So download this, and then once you've downloaded that, we're going to continue with the rest of the video. So we start out using Paint.net. I like Paint.net because it's free, you don't have to get any kind of proprietary software, and it's super simple what we're going to do. So here's Paint.net. Let's make it a little bit bigger. It's got all of these different options. What we need to do first is click on our brush, which is going to be this icon here. And now that the brush, or actually first we're going to click on the eraser. And we're going to change the hardness to 100% and the brush width to about 600. Our goal is to make a fully transparent rectangle, right? So right now, if you save this as a PNG file, it would do nothing. It would just be a see-through rectangle. It's not white, it's not black, it's see-through. We want to make it so that only the edges are see-through, and the center, where our face is going to be, isn't see-through, okay? So that's really easy to do. All we do is change the brush tool, and we're looking at this image. We want something smaller, and also we want to change the hardness. So we're going to change the brush width to about 400, okay? And then we're going to change the hardness to 45% roughly. 44, good enough. So what this hardness does is this determines the edge of the circle. If we had 100% hardness, it would be a perfect edge. So there's no kind of blending into the environment. But since we've changed it to 44, you'll see that as soon as we click on it, look at that. It's got like a blurred edge. And that's what we want. If you wanted a bigger circle, you could do like, I don't know, like 65% hardness and then click on it. Do you see what that does? So you could also change the brush width, but keep it at 45%. And that's going to make the circle bigger. So let's do something like 500. All right, and then we click here. And you can use any color that you want. The color doesn't actually matter. All that matters is the opacity value. So as you can see, it's kind of confusing because we're putting this black dot here, and when we use this image, the black dot is actually going to be where our face shows up, and the clear area is going to be where our background shows up. So wherever there's a full image, that's where our face is going to be, right? So this is actually all that we need to do, and we're just going to click Save As, and make sure that you save it as a PNG file. If you save it as a JPEG file cannot have opacity in it, so it won't work at all. And we're just going to change it. We're going to call it Filter B. Okay? Sweet. So now we've made our free image. This part you can just click OK and go through. Now we've made our free image, so we can exit out of this program. We've done as much as we need to. The next part is in OBS, and this is going to be a little bit complicated because I'm recording while I've already set it up. So you're going to open up OBS, and obviously there's going to be a wall of mirrors right here. There's not really much we can do about that for right now. So ignore that and just look at the settings at the bottom. You're going to need to find your video capture device. Okay, this is your webcam. It's whatever you're using to record the image of your face. And right click on that and then click on filters. From this point, click on the little plus, and then you're going to add an image mask blend. Okay? Once you do that, change the setting here from alpha mask color channel. See, that looks all weird. That's not what we want. We want alpha mask alpha channel. See that? And then you can look at these other options. They're going to do a couple different things that are useful in some situations, not in others. But what we want right now is alpha channel. And so we can actually pick whatever color we want. I actually set this up to do a Resident Evil stream, but you can use whatever stream you want. And you could also change the color. Like if I want to give my face like a red tint, see, I can do that. Or I could just click none, right? And that's what the default is. So before this will work, you're going to have to browse here and then load the image that we just made, right? And that's very simple. You just click it and then click open. I already made the filter, so I'm not going to open it, but you would just click here and then load it. And as long as you have this type set to alpha channel, not any of the other settings, it's going to do exactly what we want. And so if you really wanted to, you could change the opacity as well. So this is going to make it less opaque, right? But we're not going to worry about that. We're going to keep it at 100. And so what I also did is I added a color correction. This is just to increase the brightness a little bit and to make up for the fact that my face looks oddly colored. Like right now, this is more realistic, right? My face is really red because of the lighting. So I added a bit of kind of green to it to make it more natural looking, right? So you can change all of that really simply. And this might work in this current lighting situation, but in the daytime when there's more light, it's not going to be ideal, so I'd get rid of it. But now you guys know how to make a cooler looking kind of face video. So I hope that was useful. See you guys next time. Ciao.